how to know which coin to pick as an investment for the long term. Now, spoiler alert, this is not a guaranteed method, but it just acts as an extra clue to know which coin to pick. Now, if we look back to the past bull market and to the past bear market, we will see that most of the coins that we see here were in those bull and bear markets, meaning that they are kind of old. Now, I say that because investors like newer coins. By investors, I'm talking about institutional investors, not the average retail like you and me. Except some institutional investors are watching this video. Now, so those investors like to go for ICOs, initial coin offering. That is where they can get the most amount of money on their investment. They invest in coins before those coins get to the free market. That is on decentralized exchanges and on centralized exchanges. Now, what you can take from this is coins go to decentralized exchanges before they go to centralized exchanges. So that is something we could exploit. Before they go to the centralized exchange, they would have maybe done a 10x. So have an eye out for that. Now, since all of these coins are old, does that mean that investors do not go for them? They do, in something we could call post-ICO funding. The best time to buy any coin is in the bear market. I'm talking about now. Most of them will do a 2 to 3x at least in the next bull market. So, following the logic, the coin that will have the most post-ICO funding has a better chance of doing well in the next bull market. Why, you might ask? Because when investors invest in a coin that already has a very high market cap, they usually believe in the longer term profitability of that project. So this is like a safer way to approach investing. Now, of course, this does not mean that the coin cannot go to zero because, well, investors can be wrong. Terra Luna had a lot of funding by venture capitalists and it went to zero. So this is not totally a bulletproof method, but it does work at least 90% of the time. A perfect example of this is Solana. Solana was in the top 5 most funded cryptos in 2021. And that was post-ICO funding. Solana went ahead to make more than 100x on investment. So this method can be used to assess which coin also stands a chance to perform in the next bull market. Now, in the VWare website I am developing, we will have a tool for tracking where the money is going. So keep an eye out for that. The first thing we're going to do is go to a website where we can find project funding. This will be Crunchbase. So we are going to search a project here. And our example in this video will be Near Protocol. So when we type Near Protocol, we will see it appear here. We click on that. When Near Protocol comes out, you will find some of the things you should know about it. Now, the website I am developing will have most of this information in a simplified manner. So here you will find summary, financials, investments, and people, and some other things to the side here. So we can see that Near has had a total of $533.7 million of funding. That's $500 million right there. So it's a green flag. But what we want to know is when was the last time Near was funded? Because if this was funding from its ICO, then it's not really worth it for our method. We want a coin that has had funding from its ICO through the bear market and is still gaining some funding. That will be the green flag telling us that investors are really interested in this project. So we will click here on financials. When we click here on financials, we will see that Near Protocol has raised a total of $533.7 million in funding over 8 rounds. Their latest funding was raised on the 7th of April 2022 from a private equity round. Now, April in 2022 was in a bear market. In fact, that was when Bitcoin was kicked off a cliff here. Now, we could become a bit speculative and say that, well, the market was rallying here, and this rally actually was when Do Kwon was buying billions of dollars of Bitcoin in UST. That caused the rally here, fundamentally, of course. Anyway, at least you can see that the project has been getting some funding. Now, you can compare it with other projects and you will see that some projects only got funded perhaps in 2019. Again, disclaimer, this does not mean that those projects wouldn't do well. It's just a clue we are looking for here. We're just finding clues to make a project worthy of investing in. And also, we won't be looking for meme coins here. But for meme coins, we could use top whales of the meme coins blockchain. For example, ETH whales buying Shiba Inu. To conclude, we compare the price of the coin at the moment, which is $2, and the price when it was funded. We can see that when it got funding here, because this is on the 7th of April 2022, when it got funding, it unfortunately plummeted down to its current price here. So those investors have a greater incentive to push the price back up. Push the price back up with me and you in it. Anyway, so that is simply how we can use this method to assess what coin to invest in. It's just a clue, it's no guarantee, it's no magic ball, it's just an extra clue. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was educative. If you liked, comment down below and hit the like and subscribe button. We will see each other in the next video. Stay safe.